They went 90 miles away from the compound to make a phone call. We were able to get into their phone calls. And one day they went out there to make a phone call 90 miles away. And the courier was having a conversation with a friend. And the friend was saying, "What are you doing now? What's happening?" And the courier kept saying, trying to push him off and not pay attention. He said, "Look, what are you doing?" And the courier said, "I'm doing what I used to do." What he used to do was to be a courier for bin Laden. And the person on the other end of the phone said, "Then go with Allah." So we started piecing together little bits of intelligence like that began to make a case, that perhaps bin Laden was really there. But bottom line is we never had 100%. That's a risk. That's why some people around the National Security Council were nervous as hell that we didn't have enough evidence. In addition to that, we're going 150 miles into Pakistan at night, 2 helicopters. Without their permission. I mean, one of the alternatives we looked at is, should we talk to the Pakistanis? And immediately the president, Tom, and those of us that work with the Pakistanis said, "I don't think so. I don't think so." So we had to do this without letting the Pakistanis know. So now you're going in at night, 150 miles, 2 hours, 2 helicopters, and you're going to rappel down. And this place is located near their West Point and near a bunch of other operations there. So we could wind up in a shooting war with the Pakistanis. The president at one point said, "What do we do if that happened?" And Bill, you tell him your answer.
Well, at one point in time, the president, I said, "Look, we have a number of options." And he said, "I want you to be able to fight your way out." I said, "Well, that's not a problem, sir. I mean, I can certainly fight my way out." But the concern was these were Pakistani soldiers that were just doing their job. They were Pakistani policemen that were just doing their job. And the last thing I wanted to do was have my SEALs engage with Pakistanis kind of just doing their job. These were not Al-Qaeda. This was not the enemy. So I wanted to see if there were other options. But the president made it very clear, if the SEALs get somehow contained within the compound, that he wanted me to be able to fight my way out. So on the other side of Afghanistan, on the other side of the border, we never brought him in. I had a combat air patrol. I had 2 more helicopters. I had an AC-130 gunship. I had everybody I needed to be able to fight my way out. That was not going to be a problem.